We are going to discuss today the role of stress during IVF treatment. My name is Dr. Chinmay Pataki and I'm talking to all of you from Isha Women's Hospital, Mumbai. Whenever we talk about stress, you should know that this stress will cause a lot of hormonal imbalance in your body. And because of that hormonal imbalance, it will also affect your fertility. So how do you deal with so much stress during IVF cycle? The first advice I give to all patients when they are undergoing IVF treatment is self-care. Please understand that you are already suffering from this infertility problem. It is already giving you a lot of tension. And during that time, if you don't care about yourself, who else is going to do that for you? It is very important that you have to indulge in a little bit of self-care. What is self-care? Means caring for your own health. Now, how do we say for sure that you actually are showing care for your own health? It is only when you are taking care of your mind. It's important that during this stressful period, you must engage in certain routine of yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, some sort of contact with nature, which will help you in reducing that stress. Spending time with yourself is a biggest challenge, and if you can handle that time in a very peaceful manner, it will strengthen you from inside and it will get you ready to face that IVF cycle. But if you don't do that, then it will lead to a lot of anxiety, which is not good for IVF treatment. The second and most important factor I always discuss with patient is about healthy lifestyle. Remember, if you are not eating well, if you are not eating healthy, if you are constantly eating junk, if you are indulging in a lot of smoking, alcohol, if your sleep patterns are not good, then this sort of lifestyle is going to create tremendous stress in your body, and that will hamper the chances of your chances in terms of having a good successful outcome of that out of that IVF treatment. You have to make sure that you eat on time. You have to make sure that every day you are doing at least 35 to 40 minutes of exercise. You have to make sure that every day at least you are getting 7 hours of sleep. Because if that is not so, then it is definitely going to create a lot of stress, which will further create problems for you only. So it is very important that lifestyle management is one of the important pillars which you can use to make sure that you remain stress-free during IVF treatment. The next and very important thing what you should have is some sort of support group. Many times what happens is very secretively couple is doing IVF cycle. They are not even disclosing it with their close ones, friends and families, often because of embarrassment. And because of that, they have no one to share with about what they are going through. Now, if IVF cycle fails, who are they going to share that stress with? So it creates a vicious cycle where they are not able to disclose it to anyone, and then they are not able to share what they are going through. So it is very important that you should create a very strong support group around you. Don't care what others are thinking. Have your close ones whom you can trust, share with them on a regular basis so that you don't become a pressure cooker who is not able to tell anything to outsider. It's very important to have that sort of support group. And lastly, I would say seeking professional help. Remember, not all of us are built in the same way. Many of us may not be able to handle the stress the way someone else can. And if you feel that you cannot handle the stress on your own by resorting to the earlier things which I have said, by even after doing regular exercises, you, even after doing a lot of stress management, if you still feel that you are not able to cope up with this stress, then at that time you must be open to seek a professional help. Go to a counselor, speak to them. There are many good IVF counselors who will talk to you about your IVF treatment. That is where the role of IVF clinic is also very important, that they must instill a sense of confidence into patient before beginning IVF cycle treatment. So if you do all of these things, what it will do is it will give you a sense of calm during your IVF treatment. And when you do that, naturally your stress hormones in your body will go down, and then your good hormones will actually be in a better level in your body, and that itself will help hugely in terms of achieving good success rate through IVF treatment. I hope this video helps you in terms of understanding why the stress management is so important during IVF treatment. If you have any questions regarding IVF cycle or IVF treatment, please feel free to write to us and we'll surely address them. Thank you.